Hello, my name is Lisa Boomhauer, and I'm a nurse and I work in a community hospital on the orthopedic floor. I have been participating in a collegiate debate in my health policy class regarding the End-of-Life Option Act, NCH 879 of 2019, a bill that allows a terminally ill, mentally competent person to choose to end their life with the aid of medication and a physician. One of the best reasons to support this bill is that it gives the terminally ill an active voice and a choice in how they would like to approach their death with control and dignity. One of the best reasons not to support this bill is the slippery slope argument. The potential to make the decision out of guilt is possible. The definition of mentally ill, quality of life, sustainable life can be changed so certain groups can now fit under the umbrella of qualified candidates who can now participate in choosing to end their own life. The right to die can simply become the duty to die for the state. This bill was introduced to the North Carolina House of Representatives in 2017. It did not pass. It was reintroduced in April of 2019 and is now in the Committee on Rules, Calendar, and Operations. I am against NCH 879 End-of-Life Option Act for these reasons. 1. The social impact of the passage of this bill is some who are eligible will not be able to afford the medication used to end life. Thus, those on the low end of the socioeconomic ladder will still be at a disadvantage with their health care. 2. The potential impact of the passage of this bill is who will be deciding what the definition of mentally sound or what constitutes terminally ill. Can the terminally ill include those with dementia? What about those with chromosomal abnormalities? And lastly, nursing practice will be affected by restrictions on nurse autonomy. According to the Nurses Association, a nurse is supposed to be objective, have an ethical duty to be knowledgeable, be aware of their own personal values, and never abandon or refuse to provide comfort for their patient. If this bill becomes law, nurses who are ethically opposed to participating in euthanasia may be forced to leave the field in order to remain true to their conscience. This furthers the shortage of nurses in the workforce. A nurse can certainly respect a patient's rights and choice, but should not be forced to participate in that choice. I think this bill should be stopped where it is, currently in the Committee on Rules, Calendar, and Operations. Instead, other services can be utilized to fuller potential. Hospice care services should be increased with more knowledgeable and trained staff. Hospice not only provides care and comfort on the physical side, but the spiritual side of the patient. Palliative care allows nurses to provide care and support to both the patient and the family. This care and attention can provide needed support in a time of fluctuating emotions, pain, and uncertainty. Experimental drugs can also be fast-tracked for those with terminal diagnoses, thus allowing patients to use their autonomy to choose an experimental drug without waiting for FDA approval. Thank you for listening.